How's it going? Jacob Dewitty, jacobdewitty.com, here to make music with purpose and help take your songs from idea to reality. Today I'm going over all the gear and software I use as a college student that also runs a music production business and releases music. The link to all this gear and software is down below in the description. If you use those links to purchase anything, I will earn a commission, and that really helps me, the channel, and my business. Appreciate you ahead of time. So of course, as a college student, this isn't my dream studio, but it works to release and record music. So first are my key pieces of gear. The most important is the Yamaha P125. Not only is it 88 keys and weighted, it's also a MIDI keyboard. So it feels like a real piano, but also serves as a MIDI keyboard. This is great for pianists because every single song that I work on starts with piano. This is my favorite piece of gear. It's actually my profile photo for the longest time. If you're a pianist and want a piano, that's the piano to get. Next we have the KRK Rockets. These are super trendy for any home studio. I'd never upgrade them, these are amazing. Probably wouldn't recommend another speaker or studio monitor. Next we have the audio interface. Of course, as you can probably guess ahead of time, it's the Focusrite Scarlett. This is kind of the main option for anybody looking to make music. You'll see this anywhere, the Focusrite Scarlett. If you look up any home studio, it's probably going to have at least one Focusrite Scarlett audio interface. Basically an audio interface, all it does is you plug in something to it, it converts that sound into the laptop. So let's say you want to record piano, you can do that into the audio interface and then into the laptop. Same with vocals. This mic runs to the audio interface goes to the laptop. Next we have the mics. This is the Audio-Technica AT20. This is known as the best budget microphone. Around $100 gets the work done. And the thing with mics is the more expensive you get, the more sensitive they generally are. So in an apartment like this in college, this is probably better than an expensive mic because an expensive mic is going to pick up all the outside sounds. This works perfectly. Next, of course, if you are looking for a super expensive mic, we have the Neumann TLM. Some super talented vocals have used this. And then next we have headphones. So these are the Sony MDR 7506s. These are the industry standard headphones. You probably see them everywhere. They're pretty decent. And then the next upgrade for that is the Bariodynamics. But for budget, these work really well. Very durable as well. Work for recording and mixing. Those are just in case these break or if someone else is in the room and wants to record. Next, of course, we have the acoustic treatment. As you can see, I use acoustic foam, and we also have bass straps in the corners. So what that helps is stop sound from bouncing all over the place and getting into the mic. Now, it's not going to create a super dry sound that sound panels would, but these work. There's a lot of debate about whether acoustic foam is worth it, and it definitely is. You'll notice a difference. You don't necessarily even always want a super dry sound. So for this bass at least, the bass traps and the acoustic foam are good enough acoustic treatment for now. Of course, if I was recording a bunch of instruments in here all the time and that was my main thing, maybe I'd look at upgrading sooner. But at least for mixing and recording vocals, this is a perfect setup. And of course, they match my brand, red and black. Red and black. Maximizing your creativity with like posters. And we also have the LED lights in the back. You know, if you're making music constantly, that creativity is important. So we do have these LED lights, always have them on red, that just helps me all the time. Next we have the laptops. I use the HP Envy 360 2-in-1 laptop, full HD. And I also use the HP 2020 newest Pavilion 360 2-in-1 touchscreen. And of course, space might be a problem, so that's why I have a 2TB external hard drive. There's also the 4TB LaCie external hard drive that a lot of studios use. For listening to music in everyday life, I have the Soundpeat Sonics wireless earbuds. Pretty great alternative to AirPods. The battery life on these are crazy. I can not charge them for a week and it's perfect. The camera I'm always recording on is the Canon Rebel T7 DSLR camera. Quality is great. The more you know how to use it, the better quality you'll get. And I also have these lights that I use in all my videos because lighting is super important to quality as well. And that's basically it. That was my studio tour. Again, like I said, if you're interested in any of this gear, save this video, come back, go to the description, and make your purchase directly from those links. Of course, because the more I make, the more I can invest back into the business and help you guys with production, with distribution, etc. Everything's down on my website. Hope you enjoyed this. You can watch this next, and I'll see you there.